This advert has been everywhere for me. I know it's because I've been googling certain characters from Baldur's Gate 3, for sexual reasons obviously. And since I am a people pleaser, I'd like to give this advert the opportunity to prove that yes, I should play it. Frankly, I don't know much about the game. I know it's based in Dungeons and Dragons, and that the boss of this game will probably be microtransactions since it is currently free to download. If I had to do a real life wisdom check, I would fail. My character sheet would be dramatically low. Not only my wisdom, but my intelligence, my strength, my charisma, my constitution. To be frank, I would just recommend you use my body as a human shield because I am not saving anyone. Battle starts, guys. Let's get this dragon. And where is the hitty button? Oh, it must be in card format. Well, this will be my first experience with such a style of combat, and that will be my excuse for when I die during the tutorial. I see dice flipping in the corner, but it's not as exciting as the usual sensation of when I roll dice during my gambling addictions. Now it's time for the best part, character creation. Now who are we going to be? Oh, this glamorous man who looks like they'll be on the cover of a romance novel, a furry, and my landlord. Well, obviously we're going to be the landlord, because the idea of having disposable income is quite the fantasy. Excuse me, good sir, the hobbit would like to have a conversation. Unfortunately, we cannot be the dwarf. Like the heroic lesbian said after the heat of battle, I need a vagina. So we're going to be a furry. Nothing wrong with that, apart from my judgment and the friction burns. I'm unsure to why they've gender locked their races. I feel like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Speaking from a sales perspective, one is more likely to part with their money if they've invested their time in a process. If I've taken 40 minutes to an hour to make a character, I'm more likely to buy the microtransactions if I feel said character's going to fail, because now said character is a part of me. Though I don't know why I'm giving them ideas, I don't want them to have my money. From what I've currently seen, the plot is reminding me of animes from the 90s. However, I am enjoying the visual aspect. Very detailed, very pleasant. I should add, if one finds my opinions to be upsetting, hold on to the fact that I am quite old. I'll be dead soon. My opinions will not be on this earth for long. Look at the headpiece on that sorcerer. Bet he's getting headaches. With that headset, he'd have to be a sorcerer. That or a drag queen who has quite the budget.
He's lying to you.
Yeah, I know he's lying, but he's hot. How am I meant to end up in a ditch if I don't follow the stranger?
Follow me.
No. You're not the better option. You're a haunted teabag at best. Turns out following the strange man did get me murdered. That is my fault. I will admit that. But looks like I'm getting a very cheap flight, even if it is a one-way journey to death. Cheaper than Ryanair, and a bit more dignity. Okay, I may have died, but apparently I'm now the chosen one, and I'm going to get a harem of voluptuous ladies. The first wife is this traumatised goth. Do you ever play a game and realise that maybe you're not the demographic? Because I'm getting a sudden vibe that this wasn't made for a middle-aged woman who really likes hamsters and cheese. Frankly, I'm not enjoying this fighting style. I like to panic a little bit, but this is not giving me the a cutscene, I take it away. Okay, that's about as exciting as this gameplay is going to get. If you're into women with swords, well, you're a lesbian. I do not care how sexy my wife is, this is just not riveting. I get it, she's a beautiful lady that wants to hang out with me, it's a very rare experience, but I'd at least like the fight to be a bit realistic. Let me get my stiletto shoe, let me wax on a bar stool, let something happen. This is my glamorous camp. For some reason it's in the Arctic tundra. I couldn't afford Spain, clearly. I would like to introduce you to my second wife. She is poisonous. Apparently I have a type. Hold on, is that the voice of a man? I do believe it is. Well, that's a plot twist. I'll be adding masculinity into this harem. I didn't see that coming, to be frank. Though with a man, you really should see what is coming. It's quite obvious. Oh goodness, I am frankly bored. I can feel it slowly draining. There's no more inappropriate humour I can grip from this beast. It's getting to the point where I want to ring my own family members. Ring them, not text them, and ask them how their day is. Anything to get away from this experience. This dwarf wishes me to fight a dragon? Bugger that. I'm out. If you have enjoyed today's video, you would not be me. However, if you have, click that bell because I do not have a schedule. I have people to abandon in the woods. It takes up a lot of my time. Don't worry, my father did the same to me and I turned out quite fine.